So YouTube just told me I'm not allowed to live stream anymore because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So I'm just gonna pretend that this is live streaming. Um, I was live streaming because just this morning I got the call from City Council that I'm approved for my fundraiser this year and also for hanging up flyers. So I've been working on all of the things for the fundraiser today. This is the thing I carry everything around in, mostly. I was thinking about the flyers. I'm not sure what I'm going to write on them. But, so I had this article of me in the paper from last year and everything. And then I had somebody tell me that it was in the paper again and I didn't know. And it's just a teeny tiny little article, but I didn't even know it was in there. And it just says, downtown Eastport promises to be alive with music this summer. Melissa Boyd, apparently I'm the singing mermaid now, by the way, the singing mermaid who has entertained people at the mermaid statue for 2 years, will be performing again this year. And I am, as soon as possible. I'm thinking the 26th. Everything in me wants to just do it this Sunday, but I can't. I have to be more prepared. And I really want to put these flyers out there because I'd like people to know what's going on when I'm out there, because I had some people walking by, even though I have all my signs and everything going on, still not know what's going on. And I just want to be able to, I would love to double the amount I raised this year compared to last year. Last year was 300. So it would be awesome. It's for House in the Woods, a retreat for veterans in Lee, Maine. And I already took the money down to them, and they gave me this card. And so I had this book. This is my fundraiser notes book. See, fundraiser 2019. So I had all these things I had to do, as you can see that I've crossed off, except for the very top one, which is to build a sign. And I'm working on that, and I'll show you in a second. But yeah, look, these are all crossed off. I did all these things. And so I made a smaller list. I've been working on that. And yeah. Then I have this book from Google Photos of pictures from my fundraiser last year. That's me giving Paul House, who runs House in the Woods, the $300 and my old sign I gave him. I'm not going to go through this and read every page, but I've got a bunch of pictures in here. It's like, sometimes I did like characters. I'm looking for a certain page here. Oh. This was one of my favorite weeks because it was just adorable. This little girl was with her dad, and she started climbing up while I was in between songs, and he said, "Do you want me to get her?" I said, "No, no." So I reached her for her hand to help her climb up. And yeah, she hugged right onto my leg the whole time I was singing, and I was holding her too, making sure she didn't fall, and it was beautiful. I had nerves before, and then she was standing next to me, and I was like, "Aw, she's so cute. I have no nerves." Anyhow, that's the front of House in the Woods. It's beautiful. Anyhow, I also created this ginormously sized rock that says House in the Woods, It's got a star, true friends. It's got stars going all the way around it. And that part says walk humbly. Yeah, and it's very heavy. And it's after I finish the fundraiser this year and when I'm able to take down the funds, I'm going to take this to them too. Then we have my this is a write a veteran's name or leave a comment. So this is how much people filled in from last year, and we got plenty more pages. So and then I have my poems, and they're not all in here, but I have a bunch of them in here. This page I just added today with 4 poems on that, and then one in the back. So I just leave that like closed sitting there if you want to read it. And then in here we have the history of the fundraiser. It's a thing I typed up to hand out to people in between actually doing the fundraiser. And I'm probably just going to have them out as well. And then we have this thing that says you pick, choose one. So this one is a magic trick, and if they pick that one, they're velcroed, see? And if they hold it up, if I'm singing or whatever I'm doing, I stop to do that. So they're all velcro, and then so you got fidget spinner trick, and then contortionist flexibility trick. And I've been practicing my contortionism down on the waterfront almost every day. So, and then the magic tricks I have, one I can tell you about. The other, I don't know all of who watches, and I don't want it to be given away. But this one is a magic card trick, and I'm not telling you how this one is done, but because the same reason. The other one, it's very simple. I can't even, it's a sentence, and if you knew the sentence, it might give away the magic trick. So, but yeah, these are just a whole bunch of cards with numbers, and I ask people to think of a number, and when they do, to go through these cards and put aside every card that has that number in it. And that's where that ends there. It's not where it ends, but I don't want to give away the magic. Okay, so then I have this bag. I'm not sure for what yet. But so the sign that I'm working on here will also, like, you see this ginormous box of rocks? It's really heavy. The waterfront is extremely windy pretty much every single time you're there. And I don't want all my stuff to blow away, so I always bring a huge box of rocks. Yeah. Okay. So, my sign, I'm going to have to pick up the camera, I think. Oh, just a second. Because everything's just piled in with it right now. Okay. So, my sign, I took a drawer from that. That's Piper. It's Piper over there. And where's Lola? She's right there, yeah. But anyhow, I took that bottom drawer out, and that's what this is. I painstakingly cut all the plastic off, and I am gonna put duct tape around to make sure there's no sharp edges. But this is the practice side of this paper. That's why it's in pencil. once I decide, I'm going to put it on the other side. But I'm going to show you some of the things that I want to do here. I'm not always aware of what my hand is doing with the camera, just to let you know. Okay, so basically I'm not going to do the whole thing, but I have these letter magnets, and I'm going to do veterans with that instead of just with marker or something. And then I am going to have the stars going across. This is going to be painted, I believe, probably like camo colors, and put like right there. And then I have love, awesome, cool, and stars that I will put somewhere. And these are those stars. And then there's these little things. I don't know where I'm put them yet. And then I'm going to put this exclamation point by veterans. And what else? Oh, yeah. I'm going to have a heart there and a heart there. And these letters are going to be written a lot bigger, and they're going to be bolder, and they're going to be written with Sharpies, yes. So, and then this is the little donation thing. I did it different last year. I like wrapped tissue paper around it because I felt like maybe it not is or maybe it isn't a good idea to show how much money is in there. I don't know. I haven't decided for sure yet, but so as of right now, I'm wanting to work on a flyer for hanging up around town. So, oh yeah, right now I'm just literally writing it down because I'm printing it out at the library. So, my grandma's just like, basically the information. And I'm like, yeah, that's true, but I just don't know how I'm going to say it. So, I don't know. I'm thinking starting off with, hello, everyone, exclamation point. I'm gonna say, hold on. Okay, so I wrote, hello everyone, the singing mermaid is back. That's what they call me now in the article. Yeah. And then, like, hello everyone, the singing mermaid is back. I will be by the mermaid statue on the waterfront every Sunday around 1 p.m. How do you say that? The first performance this year? I mean, it is performing kind of, but I don't want to write it's performance. I could say the first Sunday. So yeah, the first Sunday will be ... because I don't know for sure yet. So how does that sound? Hello everyone, the singing mermaid is back. I will be by the mermaid statue on the waterfront every Sunday around 1 p.m. The first Sunday will be dot dot dot. So I got to figure that out for sure. I was going to go to the library tomorrow, but or today, but yeah, they're closed or get closing soon. But going to a sleep study, so can't do that. So flyers. Flyers actually need finished a lot sooner than the sign because I want to get these flyers out as soon as possible, as many places as possible. Not because I want to be admired, but I truly have a goal of doubling last year's if I can do it. I believe I can do it. I believe my community can do it because I believe in all of them. I believe in you guys. I don't know if any of my community watches my channel, but if they do, I believe in you guys. I wish this was actually live because then I could have an excuse for it still recording when I don't know what else to say. But oh, so that plastic thing with the sign is going to attach to this, which is a cane. And I used this cane last year to hold my sign, which is the leftover hot glue here. But it's a flat surface. So since this is already here, I'm putting it on the other side, and I am going to take my glue gun again and totally drench it and make sure it stays good, because my sign always stayed on here. It just got a little damaged over time. Hopefully this new one doesn't. Lots of I keep hearing myself say. I had tried so hard to upload this video yesterday that I took with my camera, my camera glasses, whatever. I take them with me pretty much everywhere because I never know what's going to happen. Mostly I take them everywhere for good things, like seeing my deer back around, seeing beautiful sights, beautiful water, sunshine, all of that. But I was shopping at IGA yesterday, and I ran into a person that I never wanted to see again. A very bad person. And then I went into and this person with this person's friend pointed at me and were laughing right then when I saw them. So then I was pretty much paralyzed with fear of running into them or running into in every aisle I went down, and it was basically a meltdown happening inside of me that I was trying so hard to suppress, not to come out. But I kept forgetting what I was even doing, and I was crying throughout it. And I finally ended up hiding in the wine section and crying there, hoping that the person had been gone by now. So I had done a whole thing on my computer with this movie making thing, and it never seemed to come out right, so I may not ever actually post it, but I wanted to show people who don't believe that adults with autism have public meltdowns. But we do. I do. I don't like it when I do. It's uncontrollable. I can't just I can't just make it better. I can't distract myself. It's hard to explain, but when I'm out in public, I don't have something to fidget in my hand. I don't have a sensory room. I don't have any other thing to calm myself down, and I'm by myself. So it is what it is. It's a bad day yesterday, good day today, and we're gonna go with that. So I think I'm gonna stop this thing here because just everything is everywhere, and I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet. But I hope you guys were watching.